Alright, guys, I think I am good. Beforehand, I apologize if you're hearing a lot of like loud noises with my computer because my laptop is a dinosaur, so it's very loud and very annoying. But anyways, I just wanted to give my rundown of the things or the nominees that I'm voting for the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. So, without further ado, let's get into it. I actually have already voted for this one. I just want to give my rundown of the ones that I'm voting for. So, without further ado, let's check out the ones that I will be voting for. First up, Anime of the Year. It's got to be, out of all of these, I'm really bummed out that I have not seen Beastars yet. I'm definitely going to be watching it, and then I'm going to be binge watching the second season. But for now, I'm going to be probably giving Jujutsu Kaisen all of my votes for Anime of the Year. And you get to vote, I think, from the 15th to the 22nd for, like, voting for each day. So you get, like, 7 votes. And everything, so that's gonna be really cool. And Studio Mappa has been absolutely killing it for a very long time, and I feel like they're gonna win a bunch of stuff this year, and I'm very excited. But anyways, Anime of the Year, JJK has got my vote. Now, next category, Best Protagonist. Now, I have voted already for Katarina Klaus or whatever. She's just absolutely phenomenal, and again, I'm probably going to be voting for her all 7 of my votes, and maybe 1 or 2 for Yuji for Jujutsu Kaisen, because he's honestly a really cool dude, really good dude. But yeah, I'm pretty sure almost all of my votes are going to go for Katarina for Best Protagonist. Now, for Best Antagonist, there's a lot of good stuff, right? You got Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen. He's a pretty cool dude. Not really much of like a villain as of right now in my eyes. He's just chilling out in Yuji's body. But over the past year, really the ones that stick out to me are Akito from Fruits Basket and Rachel from Tower of God. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be voting for Rachel as Best Antagonist, not necessarily villain. I don't really see her as a villain that much, and I feel like she gets a lot of unnecessary hate from a lot of the fandom itself. For some reason, she never betrayed Bam. She was always doing everything the exact same from the beginning. Like, she was always pushing him away the entire series, and just what she was doing behind the scenes was just it's awesome. And she's actually one of my favorite characters. So I'm probably gonna be voting like maybe 4 or 5 for Rachel, and then maybe 2 for Akito. I was gonna vote a little bit for Overhaul, but at the same time, he was nominated for Antagonist last year, so I'm not gonna vote for him this year because I voted for him last year. But yeah, anyways, I voted for Rachel here. And next category is Best Boy. Now for me, I really liked Kun from Tower of God. He was a really cool dude, liked him a lot. Also Gojo, pretty awesome dude. Legoshi great. This category is pretty dang good because Legoshi, right, from Beastars, heard it was great stuff. Kun, I thought he was awesome. Gojo, he's a great dude. Hinata, obviously from Haikyuu, great guy. Anos, he's alright. I think he's the least one that I don't really care too much about. And also Kaiman. So, but I'm probably going to be voting for both Gojo and Kun in this category. And for now, I voted for Kun in here. So yeah, now next category for Best Girl. Now this one, the entire right side, you got Chizuru, Katarina, and Kaguya. I'm gonna vote a lot more for Kaguya. I believe I think maybe 4 for Kaguya, 2 for Katarina, and then 1 for Chizuru Mizuhara. But for now, I voted for Katarina. I think I voted a couple times for Kaguya already, so I put 1 for Katarina in this category. And honestly, all of these women in this category are pretty dang good. So yeah, I'm gonna be voting more so for Kaguya, then Katarina, and then Mizuhara. But yeah, so now next category, best opening sequence. You already know. I don't care about anything else. Daddy Daddy Do from Kaguya-sama Love is War Season 2. It's got all of my votes. That song is such a bop. I completely, even to this day, I still listen to it when I'm working out or driving in the car. The amount of times that I've listened to this song, and not only just the full-on song, audio and everything, the really good recorded version, but also Masayuki Suzuki's First Take on YouTube. On YouTube, there's a channel called The First Take, I believe, and where they bring in the artists for them to sing and everything, or with their companions to sing and whatnot. And he did Daddy Daddy Do at The First Take. Absolutely amazing. Daddy Daddy Do is getting every single one of my votes for this category right here. Now, best ending sequence. Now, here's the thing. Lost in Paradise, it's a bop. I can't stop listening to it. Brand New Animal, Night Running, is such an amazingly chill type of ending theme song where I can just lay back, listen to it, and have good vibes of it. And Lost in Paradise also, amazing vibes too. So I'm probably going to be voting just for these two. I heard Last Dance is good stuff, and a couple of others are real good stuff, but the two that just come out in my head that are just amazing, Lost in Paradise and Night Running from Jujutsu Kaisen and Brand New Animal. And then Freddie Mercury? What? Freddie Mercury did a song? Yo, that's crazy, man. But Lost in Paradise, Night Running are getting my votes for the category, and I voted for Lost in Paradise for now. Now, on to the next one. Best voice acting performance, Japanese. Definitely going to be voting probably all of them for Subaru, because the amount of I like to watch ReZero with clips and stuff like that, from the Crunchyroll collection on YouTube and everything, and just really everything I've seen of Subaru and Yusuke's performance is always absolutely phenomenal and amazing, and I love it so much. It is so good. So it is going to get my vote for pretty much all of them, maybe 1 or 2 for Yuichi Nakamura for Gojo, for Jujutsu Kaisen, or maybe 1 or 2, but it's nothing that really stands out oh my gosh, this person really made me feel with their voice acting and everything. So I'm probably going to be voting most of them for Subaru, and then maybe 1 or 2 for Gojo, Yuichi Nakamura for Gojo. And next category, voice acting performance in English. Okay, Hawks from My Hero, Jonah Scott for Legoshi, Beastars, and a bunch of other things. And also, I'm seeing a lot of series that are being nominated this year that were already nominated for a lot of things last year, like Fate Grand Order for Crispin Freeman, right here. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure the English dubbed wasn't even done yet back then last year. But yeah, it's very interesting. It was a ridiculous year last year, but yeah, I voted for Echidna Anaris Quinones. I believe that's how you say her last name. Just because Echidna's the babes. I love her a lot. And then I'm probably gonna vote for multiple characters, voice actors, Beastars, My Hero, maybe Tower of God. I don't know. Echidna from ReZero. This one's like a kind of confusing one to me, so I don't know exactly, because overall I usually I do like dubbed a lot, but I mean most of the time I watch the subbed and everything because I watch it on like Crunchyroll streaming sites and stuff, and then later on I watch dub, but yeah, it's a very confusing category for me personally. But let's move on to Best Director. And also, I apologize for like the monitor if it doesn't look like clear or anything, because again, this is a dinosaur laptop that I'm doing this on. But anyways, let's move on to for Best Director. Now I'm gonna be voting for Tower of God, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Kaguya-sama Love is War. Mamoru Hatakeyama, I believe that's how you say the last name. Kaguya-sama, the season 2 blew me out of the water with laughter and ridiculousness. It was so unbelievably amazing and good. Tower of God, I actually really liked it. The way that it was going, it wasn't fast paced or anything. It was like, okay, I'm getting to know these characters and stuff. It was really well directed, I think, and I thought it was really good. And Jujutsu Kaisen is fantastic right now. I gotta watch Decadence, man. I really do. Like, I heard that it was actually very, very amazing, and it was something that I was wanting to watch, but I never got to. And yeah, but for now, I'm gonna be voting for Kaguya-sama, most of them, and then maybe a little bit for JJK, and then TOG, Tower of God. But yeah, but for now, Kaguya-sama Season 2 got my vote for most of them. Now, Best Animation. Now, man, this is good stuff. Like, here's the thing. For The God of High School, the story and everything was so fast, and things came out of nowhere so fast that the story was actually very bad. Like, it was terrible. Like, it's not good. If you thought the story was good or something, I don't want to hear you complaining about any other series that has a fast-paced story or anything, because this pace of God of High School was on another level to where you were just like WTF the whole time. It was ridiculous and stupid. But at the same time, this is for Best Animation, and God of High School had phenomenal animation. It was amazing. Jujutsu Kaisen has beautiful, amazing animation. Beastars has fantastic, like the way that they used CGI was very, very well done. Princess Connect Redive, I did not see anything in that series that was bad or mediocre animation. Like, it was absolutely stunning and amazing. So, a couple of my votes are probably going to go for the right side, High School, Jujutsu Kaisen, Beastars and stuff, but most of them are honestly going to go for Princess Connect, mainly because not only the animation was absolutely stunning and amazing, but Princess Connect, this is the only nomination that they've got, so it's gonna make me want to vote for them even more. So that is what I'm going to do. Now, next category, Best Character Design. I'm gonna probably go mostly with Brand New Animal, even though I voted for Yashihime in this latest one. Brand New Animal and Yashihime and Tower of God. I love Tower of God. I heard that the manhwa is like really bad with like the not really bad, but like the art style of it is just it throws people off. I hear that it throws a few people off, and then like seeing it animated, I hear that it just like blew people out of the water with how good it looks, more so than the manhwa does. And it looks great. And Brand New Animal, fantastic. Studio Trigger, I believe, they know how to do designs for like characters and stuff. It's fantastic. And Yashihime, Princess Half Demon, is also fantastic and everything. So I'm gonna split my like votes for those three. Like overall, is Brand New Animal, Yashihime, Princess Half Demon, Tower of God. Those three got my votes. And so, moving on, best fight scene, you know what it is. Berkuli versus Dark God Vector. Like, that fight, not only was it absolutely phenomenal, top tier, like, even movie quality type of fighting, but the emotional impact behind the fight, I was crying the entire time with this fight. Like, I am so unbelievably surprised that Alicization War of Underworld Part 2 got nominated for only one of their fights, but then God of High School got nominated for 2 of their fights. Because there's so many fights in Part 2 of SAO Alicization War of Underworld that were so emotionally impactful and at the same time absolutely amazingly stunning, like, sequences of, like, fight scenes and stuff. It was absolutely stunning and amazing. So I probably would, like not only Berkuli versus Dark-Eyed Vector, but Visago versus Eiji, which was amazing. Visago fighting Asuna, absolutely fantastic and amazing. That should have been also nominated with Berkuli and Dark-Eyed Vector. Like, Asuna versus Visago should have been nominated also. And then you got Visago versus Kirito, which was absolutely amazing. And then you got Kirito versus Mr. Miller, who's the Dark God Vector, but he, like, changed his appearance and stuff. All of those were absolutely stunning, phenomenal, amazing, like, animation quality and everything. It blew me out of the water. So it's very surprising that SAO got nominated one time, but then God of High School got nominated twice. Kind of ridiculous to me, but I mean, it's whatever. All of my votes are going for Berkuli versus Dark-Eyed Vector, solely because it was just a phenomenal, like, fight, but also the emotional impact behind it, and also SAO, this is the only nomination that it got, so it's getting all of my votes for it. Now, best drama, you know what it is. I'm going to be voting for Somali and the Forest Spirit, one of my absolute favorite series of last year. Maybe one Fruits Basket, because that was very dramatic. Like, it was amazing. And Somali, probably I'm going to vote for 6 times or something. Somali was amazing. I cried a good amount of times in that first season. I hope there's a second season or something, because I heard that the manga was canceled indefinitely. I hope he comes back to, like, actually finish it or something, because I think he came down with some sort of, like, illness or something. It's a real bummer that happened, but I hope they end up actually finishing the story and stuff, because it's absolutely beautiful, amazing, and it's such a very interesting take on a father and daughter relationship. It was just absolutely stunning and amazing, and it's gonna get probably all of my votes, then maybe again one for Fruits Basket over here. But yeah, Somali definitely getting majority of my votes for this one. Now, best comedy. Here it is. You know, Kaguya-sama. Oh, and then my next life as a villainess was pretty damn amazing. Kaguya-sama is gonna probably get like 5 of my votes, and then probably 2 for my next life as a villainess. I have no idea why that the Misfit of Demon King Academy is even nominated for best comedy, because it's not even a comedy, and I never even, like, laughed or giggled in that series. Like, it's not even supposed to be a comedy or a funny series. Unless they nominated Misfit of Demon Academy in this category solely because they consider the series to be a joke. Maybe that's why they put it in best comedy. I don't know. But it's in there. But anyways, I'm not going to vote for it. I'm going to vote for Kaguya-sama Season 2 and my next life as a villainess. So, yeah, next category. Best score. Best score, I'm probably going to vote all of them for Tower of God. Kevin Pankin is one of, if not the best anime composer that's in the business right now. Like, he's absolutely stunning, amazing. He did Made in Abyss. He did The Rising of the Shield Hero, and he's going to do Season 2 and Season 3 also. And he did Tower of God. And the most memorable things about Tower of God for me, one of them is the music. And it's absolutely phenomenal and stunning. So I'm probably going to be voting all of my votes for Kevin Pankin for Tower of God. And I hope he wins. I hope he wins it. Now, best couple here. All right. See, now here's the thing. This one should not even be here. Now, people, I'm pretty sure people are gonna attack me like, "Oh, you don't like girl and girl, guy guy." I don't give a shit if it's two girls or two guys or whatever that are in for best couple. At the very least, though, it should be that they're clearly in love with each other, or there's an actual mutual in love type of relationship with them, even though they're not exactly, even though they wouldn't exactly be in a relationship, like Kaguya and Miyuki from Kaguya-sama Loves War. Like, you know for a fact that they're both in love with each other, but they don't want to admit it, right? So all of these, you know, Legoshi and Haru, great couple. Nasa Tsukasa, they're married, fantastic. Kaguya, Miyuki, great stuff, hilarious. Kotoko and Kuro from Inspector, great stuff. Like, they're boyfriend, girlfriend now. Chizuru and Kazuya, it's a good relationship. You know that they both have feelings for each other, like actual feelings. Katarina and Maria, even if there is something there, it's completely one-sided by Maria being in love with Katarina. Katarina's not in love with her. It's like, for an anime awards where things are getting nominated by judges, they need to put in like couples that are like legitimately, you know, that these characters are in love with each other. You got to I feel like that you should do that when you're a judge. Not just because you're a fangirl or fanboying over just two girls like possibly having a thing at the end of the road of this series. Like, it's probably not going to happen, but if there was more so something that, like, Katarina, you can clearly see that Katarina was also in love with Maria, I could understand putting it in this category. But genuinely, I don't believe it should be in this category at all. I think what should replace it, though, is Kyo and Toru from Fruits Basket. Because this season, season 2, you really got to see, you really got to see the inner thoughts and whatnot of Kyo, being that, like, I'm really, truly in love with this girl, Toru. I genuinely love being around her and what she's done for me and everything like that. And also, you see Toru really feeling that, like, she knows, she has these feelings that are like, I'm in love with this guy. Like, it's pretty apparent that she's in love with this dude. I feel like they should have been nominated instead of Katarina and Maria. But they probably just put Katarina and Maria in there just for the sole purpose of inclusion, which is like, that's not something that I really like or anything. I like it to be where it's like a legitimate thing in the series that, like, okay, yeah, these two characters, you know that they're in love with each other. Whether there's two girls, whether two guys, whatever, doesn't matter. And so I think Toru and Kyo should have been in here. Unless people are trying to hide the fact that they both are in love with each other, they don't want to spoil people. I don't know. But Toru and Kyo should have been in there. Or from earlier on in the year, science types fell in love, so they tried to prove it. The two main characters of that series. Let me look it up real quick. Himuro and Yukimura. Himuro and Yukimura, absolutely stunning, fantastic couple, and it's just a hilarious rom-com. They should have also probably been nominated if, you know, Toru and Kyo shouldn't be nominated. Like, it was absolutely amazing. But overall, it's whatever. I'm gonna vote for Nasa and Tsukasa, Kaguya-sama and Miyuki, Kaguya and Miyuki, and Chizuru and Kazuya. Gonna be voting for those multiple times for this category. But anyways, continuing on, Best Fantasy. Probably gonna be voting more so for Tower of God and a little bit for ReZero. Stuff in ReZero is just absolutely phenomenal, fantastic. Again, I gotta watch Decadence and everything. But yeah, overall, I'm gonna get mostly for votes for Tower of God and ReZero for Best Fantasy and everything. And with that is actually the end of like the things that I am voting for the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. I'm really excited about them. I don't know if you can see me that very well because I think like it's starting to go down, like the sun, or like the light, the daytime is starting to go down, but whatever. I just finished anyways. But yeah, those are my nominations, or my votes that I will be gosh, I'm like messing up like talking. These are going to be my votes for all the categories. Tell me which ones you're gonna vote for in the comments and everything. That is it for this video, guys. It was a good time. Good time. I'm excited for the Anime Awards. I was just as excited last year. It's just a good time. I'm not gonna be butthurt about anything like winning and stuff like that. It's just a good time to celebrate anime of the past year. It really is. And you know, I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna have a good time. And so, but yeah, what did you guys think about my votes for all of these nominations for these categories? Leave down in the comments what you think and everything. Leave down in the comments your like picks for these categories, or just some of them and whatnot. Leave down in the comments. Like this video if you did. Like the video if you're excited for the Crunchyroll Anime Awards and everything. I'm hyped. I'm excited for it all. And I'm gonna have a good time, and I hope you guys do too. And I hope you guys don't get mad or butthurt that something doesn't win or anything. I hope you don't get butthurt. I hope you don't. All right? It's just an award show that people are there to have a good time, and it's a celebration of anime, the thing that we love the most. All right? Yeah. And subscribe to the channel for more reviews, vlogs, unboxings, live reactions, theory discussion videos, things like that. So gentlemen, stay classy, ladies stay sexy, but most important, everybody, you gotta stay a little nasty, alright? So peace and love, and I'll see y'all later in the next video. Peace out. May the force be with you always, plus ultra, Latom. Get out there and vote, guys. Get out there and vote for the Anime Awards, the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. Peace out, everybody.